Now, I have read a little bit about what the billionaires intend to do in this particular campaign. They're raising a lot of money from their very rich friends, and they're going to be spending a lot of money on TV ads and so forth and so on. Now, mark my words, when you watch the TV and you see their ads will not be saying, "We are billionaires and we don't give a damn about anybody else. We want it all. Vote down this referendum." Probably will not be a 30-second ad. What they will do, and those of you who are active in the trade union movement will be very familiar with this. What they essentially are saying, which I think is fairly disgusting, what they are saying, if you stand up for us, you stand up to us, and if you think it's more important that children get health care than we get massive tax breaks, we are going to punish you. And the trade union movement is familiar with that. When you go and organize a shop, what do the bosses say to the workers? They say, "You want a union? Well, I'll tell you what, you're going to form a union, we're moving to China, right? We're moving to Mexico. You're a union organizer, you're proud, you're fired, out of here. You were late 3 weeks ago. You're out of here. We have the power. You're not going to form a union. I'm not going to give you decent wages or decent benefits." And that's what their campaign is about. It's not a debate on the issues. Do you think they're going to argue whether the richest people on earth, who are becoming much richer, should pay a little bit more in taxes so the children can have health care? You think that's going to be the debate? It will not be. The debate will be, if you do the right thing and the moral thing, we're going to punish you. We're going to move. We're going to shut down businesses here. Now, whether they do it or not, I don't know. I think they lie a lot. And by the way, when Mamdani was running in New York City, that's what the oligarchs said. "Oh, Mamdani wins, we're all fleeing New York." They didn't. And I doubt that they will flee the great state of California. But I would say to these oligarchs, be careful, because you are treading on very, very thin ice. And I can tell you this, having been all over this country with the Fighting Oligarchy Tour, which has brought out over 300,000 people throughout America. And what I can tell the oligarchs is that the American people are sick and tired of their greed. They are sick and tired of billionaires paying a lower tax rate than the average American worker. They are sick and tired of large corporations like Tesla and SpaceX and many other large corporations making billions of dollars in profit a year and paying nothing, zero, zilch, in federal income taxes. They are sick and tired of people like Sergey Brin, the co-founder of Google, who is spending $20 million to defeat this tax on billionaires. Mr. Brin, you are worth $245 billion. Since Trump was elected, you have become over $100 billion richer. Listen to the needs of working people. Stop threatening the people of California. Start paying your fair share of taxes. But it's not just Mr. Brin. Mark Zuckerberg is the wealthiest man in California and the fourth wealthiest person in the world, worth $226 billion. And for Mr. Zuckerberg, it's apparently not good enough to own one yacht, he had to buy 3 yachts worth $530 million. He had to buy 11 homes in Palo Alto to make a family compound. Mr. Zuckerberg, you can afford to pay your fair share of taxes so that people have health care. Larry Ellison is the second wealthiest person in California. He is worth $213 billion. For Mr. Ellison, one private jet is just not good enough. So he bought 5 private jets, along with several fighter jets he uses for recreational purposes. And on it goes. The richest people are doing phenomenally well, and in many cases, they are paying very little in taxes. And once again, 15 million people thrown off of healthcare, Medicaid, and the Affordable Care Act in order to provide $1 trillion in tax breaks for these very same billionaires. So all that the folks in California are saying is that at a time when the very rich are becoming phenomenally richer, when the very rich have been given a massive tax break by Donald Trump, when millions of people in this state are struggling to be able to afford health care, maybe billionaires should start paying their fair share of taxes.